Welcome back. Let's take a look at these markets. The Dow is flying up 427. Looking at the futures, you have the S&P up 90 points and the Nasdaq up 2% or 592. This as oil prices drop as President Trump finalizes a peace deal with Iran. We could see a signing ceremony on Friday and more details. The president writing on Truth Social, quote, "The deal with the Islamic Republic of Iran is now complete. Congratulations to all. I hereby fully authorize the toll-free opening of the Strait of Hormuz and simultaneously herewith authorize the immediate removal of the United States naval blockade. Ships of the world, start your engines. Let the oil flow. I am being told that the LNG carrier, the Disha, has just crossed the Strait of Hormuz." And Kepler estimates that more than 500 large commercial vessels are currently trapped in the Persian Gulf. This will mean that they can eventually get out. The Pakistani Prime Minister says the official signing of this deal will take place on Friday in Switzerland, which the commander-in-chief also confirmed. Look at airline stocks soaring this morning as a result of falling oil prices. Chevron CEO Mike Wirth said, look, we're okay for now, but come September, we could have a major product shortage, and that means jet fuel. Joining me now is Prime Capital Financial Chief Investment Officer Will McGough. Well, your reaction to whatever you just heard, I gave you a lot to play with.
Yeah, that was a lot, and thanks for having me. So oil is down this morning, $5, or about 5% to 80. It's going to be interesting to see where it settles in after being at 100. You remember we were below 60 before the war started. Small caps were doing well. Value was doing well. So that whole trade may now be back on, that oil is coming down. A lot of infrastructure has been upset over in the Middle East, so I think it may take a little bit longer to get back to levels earlier this year. But we'll just have to wait and see. Oil gets the first vote, so that may completely change what we see later this week with the Fed and what they say. Warsh's first press conference, by the way.
Yeah, Mike, let me turn to you. We do have Kevin Warsh's first press conference, first meeting as head of the Fed. I mean, does what's happening in Iran change the calculations for a potential rate hike this year?
So, you know, the odds were you were almost on a 100% rate hike a couple of Fridays ago when we got a great jobs number, right? That number is down less than 50% at the moment. I still think there's a chance for a rate cut because if you follow things like Truflation, right, and you look at real-time data, we're trending below 2% year over year. And by the time you get to the fall, we're going to start seeing that CPI, the PPI, I think, collapse because you're probably going to have a 3-month lag time for oil, maybe potentially a little bit longer because all these stockpiles that have been depleted will need to get refilled. So you're going to have artificial excess demand. I'm willing to kind of bet a large sum of money. There's a 0% chance of a rate hike this year. Will, are you with me there?
Well, so what I like to tell people is you have to listen to what's coming out of Washington, D.C. Like they tell people what they want and how they want things to behave. They won't lower rates. And so that's the conflict that the market's had right now is the administration politicized with lower rates from the administration, or are they going to follow the market and their indicators? And I think that's the delicate balancing that's Warsh has right now.
Go back to the market. Mike, you say there's a 3-month lag for when we'll see prices start to fall.
Yes. So for it to drag, for it to make its way through, because we're probably going to, we were at 60 pre-war. For us to get back to there, we're probably going to be elevated. And for that to make its way through the system, once we get back down, it's going to take 6 weeks at least.
But the UAE is out of OPEC. They can pump as much as they want.
Yeah, I mean, Mike's right. We've got to refill all the supplies, the strategic oil reserves that have been depleted.
But that's not going to happen right away.
Right away.
The strategic petroleum
it's not just the U.S.
stay at a low.
No, I know. It's globally.
It's commercial inventories, I think, that have to be restocked more than the national ones. But it seems to me that the consumer pretty quickly is going to get some relief at the pump, which I'm wondering how that impacts your view of buying consumer-related stocks.
So consumer-related stocks are really tricky here. You have housing prices, rates are higher, oil's been higher. The consumer sentiment readings have been at all-time lows. It's soft data. The hard data, the economic data, has been pretty good. So it's the whole K-shaped economy. Like, is the consumer going to get on board? We could have a really robust growth engine here in the U.S. We may actually hit best in 7 to 8% GDP growth as the consumer gets on board.
Well, let's stick with the consumer because, in a way, SpaceX is the consumer. I mean, the IPO on Friday, what a blockbuster. In this debut for Elon Musk's SpaceX shares, if you took a look at the company opening on the NASDAQ at $150, they priced at $135. Right now, they're higher than $170. but on Friday they closed with a 19% gain, $160.95. That is how they ended their first day of trading. Valuation for this company sitting at roughly $2 trillion, and it has effectively made Elon Musk the world's first trillionaire. That's cool to say, but the real story is thousands of SpaceX employees and regular investors, the employees becoming millionaires overnight, maybe some investors too. We're seeing the stock continue to move up, Will.
Yeah, so it's been the #1 question we've gotten from advisors on behalf of our clients is how to invest in SpaceX. I love the dream of it. It's sci-fi, it's space, it's Elon Musk. It's got everything going for it from a buzz standpoint. But if you look at IPOs, like 18% is the average one-day gain of most IPOs. So SpaceX wasn't extraordinary there. Most IPOs also draw down 50% in the first year, 90x price to sales. So again, if you want to own it for the long term and be prepared for 50% drawdowns, I've got no problem owning it day one, but just be cognizant of what typically happens with IPOs.
Are you saying the space industry is just a buzz right now?
It's got all the buzz. I'm not saying it is the buzz.
Well, McGough, thank you very much. We'll be right back, everybody.